All right, good morning. Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Between the Blue Lines is doing a little bit of a road trip with your Chicago Hawks. We are playing in the NGHL Pittsburgh Showcase. This morning's game, we are playing against the Philadelphia Flyers Junior Black. Trying to get my cameras here set up. Make sure I got angles for both cameras. Zoom in here a little bit, get both feeds close to the same angles so I can bring you all the action that you're looking for. We got under a minute left here in warm-ups. Looks like everybody made the trip and has all their right gear. Yeah. Pucks are going in the back of the net. All right, warm-ups are over. Once again, this is Between the Blue Lines coming to you live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The NGHL Pittsburgh Showcase, where your Hawks are taking on the Philadelphia Junior Flyers. And it is a little cold in this rink today. That's harsh. There's no service in this building. Making sure I got angles here. I'm live. All right, we got Maddie coming to the dot, along with Kendall and Bus, Alexa and Liv. And we got Big Lucha in net, getting ready for puck drop. Not quite sure what the delay in start is, but all teams brought back to their respective benches. Referees didn't like something. Huh? Oh. No, both Mike and Larry have shorts on too. So you're not. You're an idiot amongst company. What is it? No, it's okay. Ugh. No, thank you. Waiting for the scorekeeper to come out, making her way around. So you got an extra minute or so here to grab your breakfast beverage of choice. Scorekeeper's almost there. She's making it her way around the backside. I got a mic down on ice level, so hopefully it picks up some of the communications. It doesn't drown me out too much. All right, once again, we got Maddie coming up to the dot. Puck goes down. Stalemate. Flyers end up coming out. Patty kicks it away for a split second. Puts it down behind the net where Livy is going to grab it. Goes up the wall towards Kendall. Just past her. All the way down. Waved off as Flyers pick it up behind their net. Maddie takes the puck away. Shovels it over to Kendall. Kendall looking at trying to get it through the center. Oh, good shot there by Bus. Just a bit wide. Maddie with the puck again. Drops it for Kendall. Kendall has it back behind the net. Gets it over. Oh, just past Liv. Alexa keeps it in. Nice play. Keeping it down on the near side dot. Back through the middle. Bus was able to cut that one off. Abby picks it up. Brownie with it. Walks it in. Puts a shot on net. Gets deflected back behind the net. Flyers come up. Their outlet pass gets taken away there by Jess. Gets it down to Philly. Philly from the corner puts it all the way over to this near side where Greta's going to grab it off the wall and bounce it back down into the corner. Back up towards Greta. Gets it over towards Jess. Jess lofts one down back behind the net. Flyers come up the far side wall. Oh, Philly was trying to pick that one off. Puck comes up over the near side where Greta's going to grab it. Gets it over towards Demi. Demi gets it out of the zone. Flyers tap it back in. Delayed offsides. Flyers pick it up. Good job by Philly keeping it in the zone there. Philly retreats back behind their net. Send it all the way around. Brookie's going to try to cut that one off. Alexa taps it. Gets it over to Brownie. Backhand shot. Oh, just over the top of the net. Flyers dump it in down low, back behind Luch. Alexa gets there, gets it just past Brookie, but up to the point. Circling it around. Shot on Luch, kick save. Tipped away there. Tater picks it up, comes through the center ice, going through the center. Goalie blockers that one over to the near side. Oh, Tater was right there in the center. Oh, we are missing one. We are missing Carmen on D, so that's why we're rolling 5D here. Just pick that one up. Captain Obvious with a good check, puts her into the corner. Liv picks up the puck, comes around near side, goes through, breaks a couple set of ankles, through the middle, still carrying it through. Drops it for Caden. Goes back behind the net. Just up the wall. Demi gets it back down towards Gia. Just out of the zone. Picked up there by Demi. Icing being called. Puck goes down. Mango trying to pick it up. Flyers keep it in. Shot from the point. Luch kick saves that one over the near side. Sizzle grabs it. Shovels it up the wall just past Mango. Flyers grab it at their blue line. Flyers coming through center ice. Tip it into the zone where Josh grabs it. Gets it over towards Sizzle. Bounces over her stick. Flyers retreat. Try to come up the wall. Got a little bit of a back check there. Maddie trying to keep Maddie and Sizzle. Do not get those mixed up. Uh-oh. Greta ends up carrying it back into the Hawk zone. Gets it over towards Maddie. Maddie goes off of one leg. Kendall chasing after the puck back behind the net. Makes him stop and change directions. Goes up that far side. Back towards Greta. Greta shovels a pass over here towards Alexa. Alexa stops, changes direction, bounces it off the wall towards Kendall. Kendall tries to get it backhand into the zone. Watch trying to get there. Tipped over to the near side wall. Liv battling along the wall. Flyers are able to kick that one back in to the corner. Picked up by Alexa. Alexa tries to shovel it up. Picked up by the Flyers. Alexa grabs it again. Comes up near side, bounces it off the wall towards Kendall. Kicks it into center ice, picked up by the Flyers. Flyers on the rush. Shot on Luch. Blocked it. Gave up the rebound, but was able to cover up that second shot. Got Brownie at the dot. Gets it over towards Greta. Greta sends it all the way around over towards Jess on that far side. Trying to tip it away from the Flyers. Ends up just bull rushing her over. Outlet pass towards Philly. Goes back into the Flyers zone. Philly puts some pressure. Oh! It was almost a turnover right in front of the own goalie there. Flyers on the rush. Get it up to the blue line. Demi separates her from the puck. Grabs it. Trying to get it up the wall. Goes high up into the air. Top of the circle. Picked up there by Jess. Jess sends it off the wall and into the zone. Philly's going to chase after it while the Hawks go for a line change. Philly with the puck trying to send it up the wall, but taken away by the Flyers. Tater trying to steal it. Outlet pass comes all the way down. Flyers going for a line change. Thank goodness. Alexa picks it up. Stops, turns around. Gets an outlet pass taken away by Flyers at the blue line. They drop it back to their own. Go rink wide. Back through center. Loose puck over on the near side wall. Flyers trying to set something up here while the Hawks are scrambling. Puck over the near side wall. Tater tried going off the wall, but stopped. Funky bounce. Alexa tips it up forward towards Rookie. Shot down on Luch. She drops down, covers the puck up. 8:23 here to go in the first. Good. Gia at the dot. Demi with the puck sends it off the wall towards Sizzle. Taken away by the Flyers. Kicked back into center ice. Flyers regroup. Send it over the near side. Back through the middle. Shot on Luch, kick save. Liv kicks it over the near side wall. Liv blockers that one. Picked up by the Flyers back behind the goal line. Back up to the point. Takes the shot. Loose in front of Luch, and she drops down, covers it up. Got Gia at the dot with Sizzle and Mango. Loose puck ends up going into the corner. Picked up by Gia trying to send it up the wall. Back in on Luch, and she drops down, covers it up again. Got Maddie at the dot. Flyers gain control of this one, get it up back up to their point. Walking it down, trying to put a shot down, ends up going back behind Luch. Flyers kick her over. Centering pass broken up there by Demi. Maddie putting pressure, back behind the net. Drop the puck. Up through the slot. Bus comes in, takes that one away. Kendall picks it up in the center ice. Loose puck. Grabbed by the Flyers. Flyers on the rush. Their shot gets tipped by Liv and goes over to the corner. Back up to the top of the slot. Shot gets tipped there by Bus. Goes over to the far side corner. Maddie picks it up. Shovels it up towards Bus. Somebody's getting called on a slash. Number 20 on the Flyers. So your Hawks are going on the power play. Got Brownie at the dot with Philly to the right, Jess to the left. Joss and Greta out there. Luch in net. Loose puck. Just splits the D back towards Luch. Gonna save that one over there for Joss. Joss gets it up to Brownie, who tips it into center ice. Flyers end up dumping it in down low. I'm good. Philly tipping it to the blue line. Joss was able to get a swat at it. Philly picks it up on the near side corner. All right, time to set something up. Joss takes the shot. Oh, off the goalie's blocker. Joss tips it over. Nope. Offsides. Clear the zone. Clear the zone. Joss gets it up towards Jess, who gets it across the blue line. Picked up by Joss again. Trying to get another shot off. Picked up by the Flyers, who dump it in down low. Alexa was just coming on. Picks that puck up. Gets it over to the blue line for Philly. Philly carries it down the near side wall. Drops it in the corner, and she's going to go get it off the ice. Alexa with the puck. Shovels it over to Liv. Liv goes over to the far side circle. Drops it for Brookie. Brookie carries it down low. Underneath the net. Drops it for Alexa, who carries it back down low. Trying to centering pass. Through the middle. Picked up there by Brookie. Kicks it up towards Alexa at the hash marks. We got 4 seconds left on the power play. Sends it all the way over to Liv. Liv lines up, takes a shot. Oh, off the blocker, back to full strength. Back through the middle, picked up there by Liv. Liv is going to dump it in down low. Picked up by the Flyers. They go back behind their net over to the near side. Bouncing off the wall. Kendall just missed that one, but Tater was able to stop that before it goes into center ice. Takes a tumble like Humpty Dumpty. Puck back through the middle. Good swat there by Greta. Loose puck goes across the bow of Luch. Picked up by the Flyers. Luch reaches down, covers it up, stops the clock here at 4:49. Gia at the dot wins that one back to Greta. Greta sends it off the wall over towards Mango on the far side hash marks. Gets it back towards Gia. Gia goes through center ice. Pushes it into the zone. Picked up by the Flyers, who kick it right back out. Flyers carry it across center ice. Trips over that center ice logo. Puck up to the blue line. Blocker. Gia was able to get a glove on it, and then Luch kick saves it. Grabbed by Gia. Comes over to the near side. Looking up. Gets it over towards Mango, who tips it. Ends up going down deep. Hawks go for a change. Flyers come back around this near side, up the wall. Josh trying to steal it, and she does. Puts it down behind the net. Flyers regroup, put it through center. Jocelyn picks it up. Shovels it forward towards Bus. Bus trying to carry it through, taken away by the Flyers. Battle up along this near side wall. Puck comes loose. Kendall trying to get there. Swatted back into the Flyers zone, but picked up just inside the blue line. Goes through the slot. Lost the handle of it. Picked back up by the Flyers. Comes over to near side circle. Trying to get it back through the middle. Taken away there by Bus. Tipped over towards Kendall. Kendall's going to carry it up that far side. Kendall carries it into the corner. Back behind the net. Picked up by Bus. Shovels it over towards the hash marks. Picked up by the Flyers. Bus gets it back down to Maddie. Taken off of her stick. Kendall picks it up. Puts a shot down on net. Kicked over to the near side. Picked up by the Flyers. Flyers trying to go deep. Stopped by Alexa at the blue line. Keeps it down low. Bus picks it up. Puts a shot down on net. Goalie was able to use her blocker and kick save that one over to one of her teammates. Flyers send this one deep. I got an arm up. I got the distance. I got icing. All right, we got Brownie coming to the dot with Philly and Jess, Liv and Demi. Goes over to the slot. Oh, Jess was able to get a shot off, but goalie was there and kick saves it. Comes over to the far side hash marks. Back up to Demi. Demi puts it down on net. Goalie reaches down with the glove. Stops the clock here at 2:40. Comes back to Demi. Demi puts it down behind the net. Philly chasing after it. Picks it up in the corner. Brownie trying to get back there to help out. Puts it through the slot. Picked up by Brookie. Her shot got blocked. Backhand rifle by Philly. .224 here to go in the first. Tater wins it over the wall. Flyers kick it back up towards Demi. Demi battling for it. To Liv at center ice. Liv's going to look up. Send it off the wall. Liv takes that one off the boot. Gets it over to Caden. Caden's shot goes just a bit wide. Rookie over at the far side hash marks. Tips it back over to Kendall. Or Caden. Loose puck. Oh, picked up by the Flyers. Flyers looking up ice. Decide to carry it across center. Dumps it in. Picked up by Liv in the near side corner. Shovels it up the wall. Picked up by the point for Flyers. Tater battling. Loose puck goes down towards Luch. She puts the glove down. Referees don't blow the whistle. Puck ends up going back into center ice. Flyers grab it. Caden picks up the puck, gets it back into center. Flyers regroup, come over to near side. Put it through the center. Joss was able to put her stick on that one, gets it over towards Mango. Mango shovels it out of the zone. Flyers regroup. Lost the handle of the puck. Puck goes over the far side wall. We got 1 minute to go here in the period. Got a delayed offside. Puck comes over near side wall. Back into center ice. Flyers trying to get a pass off, lost the handle of it. Ends up going off the far side wall, picked up by Joss. Gets it over towards Mango, who dumps it in. Flyers grab it. We've got 42 seconds to go. Up the near side wall. Dumped in, picked up by Greta. Greta trying to get it over towards Sizzle. Sizzle's going to chase after it. Picked up by the Flyers. Comes up the near side wall. Gia grabs it. Puts it through the middle. Grabbed by the Flyers. We got 21 seconds to go here. Loose puck up that far side wall. Stopped by Greta. Greta ends up dumping in down low. Bus got those new radials. Puts it up. Puts some speed on it. Loose puck at center ice. And that is the end of your first period. Score is 0-0. No, not that I can see. All right, getting ready to start the second period here. Hawks in their white jerseys going right to left this period. Got Maddie at the dot with Bus, who picks up the puck, comes across the blue line. Goes to the top of the slot, takes a shot. Caught by the goalie. Got Maddie at the dot. Kendall to the right. Bus to the left. Goes over towards Bus. Carries it down into the corner. Just past Maddie. Alexa's going to seal the wall. Bus comes away with it. Top of the circle. Puts a shot down low. Kicked over the Flyers. Back behind the net. Bus gets it over to Liv. Liv from the far side hash marks. Her shot gets tipped back behind the net. Puck goes into center ice. Picked up by Liv. Sends it right back out. Dumped in. Picked up by Alexa. Alexa gets it over towards Maddie. Maddie goes through center. Breaks one set of ankles. Whoop. Offsides. Off of Kendall's boot. Flyers trying to steal that one. Picked up by Alexa. Boss sends that one in down deep. Hawks going for a change. Flyers send that one out and all the way down. Got an arm up. I got icing. Coming back down for an offensive zone draw. Got Brownie at the dot. Jess tries to come in. Goes up towards Demi. Back to the middle. Flyers on the rush. Shot. Luch reaches the glove out. Catches that one. Good glove there by Luch. Woof. Referee's turned into a figure skater. Puck goes down. Brownie wins that one back. Picked up by Greta. Greta goes into the corner. Off of Philly's boot. She grabs control. Goes across the blue line. Still with it. Over at the far side hash marks. Drops it back for Brownie, who's trying to take a shot, but gets her pocket picked. Back into center ice where Josh grabs it. Sends it off the wall where Brownie slips a little bit where the players are going in and out. Drops it down low. Picked up by the Flyers. Hawks going for a line change. Puck comes all the way out. I got an arm up. I got the distance. I got a whistle. I got icing. Tater at the dot. Rookie's trying to come in. Back up to Alexa, who takes the shot. Oh, just off of his shoulder. Back up towards Joss. Joss sends it back around the net. Caden coming over. Alexa grabs it at the near side hash marks. Carries it down behind the goal line. Tater trying to help out. Flyers come out with it. Tater trips and falls. Caden comes out with it. Sends it over to Joss. Joss with it from the top of the slot. Puts a shot down. Tipped. High stick was being called. But Flyers grab it. They come out of their zone. Shovel it over the near side. Stopped there by Alexa. Rookie sends it in down deep. Hawks going for a line change. Comes through the middle. Caden takes that one off of boot. Goes up against the far side wall. Alexa grabs it. Goes off the wall. Picked up by the Flyers. I got an arm up. I got the whistle. I got icing. .12:01 to go here in the second period. Gia seals off the face-off. Picked up by Sizzle. She goes into the corner. Stops, turns around. Putting it through the middle. Mango is getting manhandled. Shot goes off the near side. Reese goes into the corner. Liv grabs it from the top of the circle. Shovels it back down towards Mango. Mango with the shot. Back up to Liv. Liv puts it down low. Tipped. Loose puck. Goalie drops down on top of her defenseman and stops the whistle here, or stops the clock at 11:33. Yeah, that defenseman was covering the puck. I believe he's calling penalty shot. Yeah. Defenseman dove on the puck, covered it up in the crease.
Did somebody from our line have to take a penalty shot?
Yeah. No, I think he can. Somebody that I think that was on the ice has to go out. So penalty shot coming up. Who's going to take the shot? Gia's going to take the shot for us. Gia drives in. Shot is blocked. No goal. Gia's going to come back to the dot, getting instructions from coach. Got Mango and Sizzle, Liv and Demi. Wins it back towards Demi. Demi gets it over to Liv. Liv sends it down low. Bouncing puck in front of the net. Goes back behind, tipped over to Mango. Mango gets the puck, shovels it back. Picked up by the Flyers. Coming up the near side wall. Stopped there shortly. Flyers carry it into the zone, drop it back in. Liv's going to pick it up. Send it around to the far side corner where Sizzle gets it, shovels it up the wall, stopped by the Flyers. Back up top of the slot, top of the circle, walking it in. Gia took the angle away, picked up by Mango, who kicks it out of the zone. Sizzle's going to chase after it. Flyers go back behind their net, stop, change direction, come back near side, over to the far side, bouncing off the wall, tipped away there by Mango. Mango picks the puck back up, carries it across the blue line, dumps it in down low. Up the near side, stopped by Demi. Tips it back down towards Maddie. Maddie drops it for Demi. Demi lines up, takes a shot, goes off the goalie's blocker, back behind her. Kendall kicks it up the near side wall. Demi takes it, puts it down low. Kendall was screening the goalie really nice. And 10-14 to go here. Kendall's coming to the dot with Bus to the near side, Maddie to the right. Greta and Joss on D. Picked up by the Flyers. They send it all the way around. Joss is going to stop it on the far side wall. Kicks it back down. Flyers playing tennis back behind the net. Comes up, tipped away. Picked up by Maddie. Maddie keeps it in the zone. Joss grabs it, puts it down on net. Kicked over to the near side corner. Bus with it. Trying to put it through the slot, but Maddie's stick got taken up. Joss taps it down to the far side face-off. Bus keeps it in the zone. Bus trying to go through. Oh! Bounce off the wall. Maddie's going to pick it up at center ice. Gets it over to Joss. Joss sends it in down deep. Back behind the net. Through the middle. Picked up by Alexa. Alexa's going to wait until everybody's on side. Sends it in down deep. Brownie chasing after it. Over to the far side corner. Picked up by Philly. Philly from the hash marks trying to get a pass off. Goes through heavy traffic. Jess sends it over to the near side corner. Bounces up back towards Alexa. Jess bounces it off a boot. Picked up by Philly in the corner. Philly trying to get something going. Sends it to Alexa. Alexa takes the shot. Goes off the blocker. Picked up by Jess. Back behind the net. Her pass up towards Liv. Off the wall. Liv keeps it in. Liv carries it down low, trying to go through one set of legs, but lost the handle of it. Brownie was there to pick it up. Gets it over to Philly. Puck goes into the air, goes over to the far side corner. Back to Liv at the top of the circle. She drops it into the corner. Brownie's going to go after it, trying to shovel it backhand. Goes back behind the net. Flyers trying to send it off the wall. Just around Alexa. Back into center ice. Alexa sends it off the wall, and she got taken up. Jess carries it across the blue line. Drops it for Philly, who puts a shot on net. Goalie's able to catch that one in the glove. Stops the clock here at 8:01. Tater at the dot wins that one back. Caden gets it over to Greta, her shot gets blocked and goes over the corner where Bricky was trying to help out. Back up to Greta at the top of the circle. Gets it down to Brookie, who got a shot off. Comes up the near side. Flyers on the rush, coming back into the Hawk zone. Trying to go through the middle, swatted away. Tater goes over the far side wall, kicks it out of the zone. Caden gets there first, pushes it up forward. Tater draws the penalty. Hawks going on the power play again here at 7:27. Coming right at you. Got Gia coming to the dot with Mango and Sizzle, along with Greta and Demi. Loose puck, top of the slot, goes back to Greta. Greta puts it down low, kicked over to the near side wall. Pick it up by Sizzle. Sizzle carries it down low, looking to set something up. Gets it back over to Gia. Gia drops it to Demi. Demi puts a shot down, goes off a boot, puts it back down low again. Goes off another boot and back into center ice. Greta's going to come back, pick it up. Loses the handle of it, goes back to the near side dot. Flyers get it. Send it down deep. Luch catches it with the glove, shovels it over towards Greta. Greta comes up the near side wall. Mango bounces it. Gia pushes it through some legs. Kicked her out by the Flyers. Greta carries it across the blue line. Drops it back to Mango at the blue line. Her shot goes down low. Tipped in front by Sizzle. Mango carries it down low behind the goal line. Stops, changes direction, looks up. Got Maddie on the near side hash mark, so she delivers a pass to it. Looking for Greta. Greta can't handle that pass as the puck comes into center ice. Her outlet gets tipped by the Flyers. They carry it into the zone. They send it all the way across. Top of the slot. Blocked up there by Demi. Demi grabs the puck, trying to shovel it up towards Maddie. Flyers from the near side circle. Takes a shot, and Luch catches that one in the breadbasket. Huh? Maddie at the dot. Flyers win this one back. Penalty's over. Back to 5-on-5. Kendall finally got control. Got it out of the zone, but Flyers take it away at center ice. Flyers going down deep. Jocelyn gets the puck over in the near side corner. Stops, changes direction, gets it over to Alexa. Alexa bounces it off the wall. Takes a funky bounce. Flyers grab it, top of the circle. Gets it over the near side. Their shot on Luch. She blocks that one down. Picked up by Joss. Gets it over towards Kendall. Trying to center it up towards Maddie. Bush steps in. Kendall trips over the blue line. Flyers carry it in. Luch kick saves that one over to the far side corner. Back over the top of the slot. Picked up by Kendall, who drops it for Brownie. Brownie sends it off the wall. Picked up by the Flyers. Trying to go through the slot. Alexa's able to get a stick on it and goes over to the corner. Back behind the net where Josh picks it up. Josh sends it over towards Kendall. Kendall kicks it out of the zone. Flyers regroup at center ice. Their outlet pass gets broken up, but they regroup, carry it across the blue line. Picked up by Philly. Philly's going to come over near side. Carry it through, looking for somebody. Stops, pulls up, turns around. Drops it for Alexa, who tips it into the slot. Liv seals the wall. Sends it in down low. Flyers go through center. Stopped there by Jess. Kicks it up to the blue line where the Flyers regroup. Come over near side, bouncing it off the wall. Demi grabs the puck at the blue line. Gets it over towards Philly. Philly's going to carry it through. Goes through one set of legs there. One leg would be a leg. Liv puts it down, gets tipped. Liv grabs it again. Goes into the corner. Picks the pocket. Comes over near side looking for Demi. Demi walks it in. Drops it back down low off the boards. Over the near side hash marks. Flyers grab it. They send it up high and over everybody's head and all the way down. I got an arm up. I got a whistle. I got icing. .339 here to go in the second period. Score still tied at zeros. Tater at the dot. Flyers win this one. Tater ends up swatting away at it. Keeps it over on the near side wall. Caden trying to help out. Back behind the goal line. Brookie trying to put some pressure in the far side corner. Flyers had to stop and change direction. Comes up. Taken away by Caden. Lost the handle of it. Demi swatting away at it. Flyers come up near side, pushing it forward. Tater goes in, separates the player from the puck. Pushing it forward. Tater grabs it at the blue line. Flyers push it over to the far side wall. Swing and a miss there by the Flyers. Demi gets it, sends it off the wall. Flyers grab it. Come back into the zone, grabbed by Tater. Kicks it out. I got an arm up. I got a whistle. I got icing. Coming back for a defensive zone draw here. Got Gia at the dot. Stalemate. Flyers trying to carry that one in, but Luch drops down, covers the puck up, stops the clock at 2:34. For you fans at home, it is ice bone chilling cold in this rink. Goes through the middle. Mango pushes it up towards the blue line. Stopped there by Greta. Goes back behind the goal line, picked up. Getting it over towards Sizzle at the far side hash marks. She pushes it up towards the point. Flyers drop it back down. Goes into the near side corner. Greta's able to shovel that one forward towards Sizzle. Flyers step up. Puck comes over the near side hash marks. Stopped by the Flyers, who drop it back into the far side corner. Picked up by Sizzle. Flyers are swarming all over the puck. Watch that slot. Puck comes over to the near side corner as the shot was just a little bit wide. Battle at the blue line with Sizzle. Sizzle's going to chase after the puck as it goes to the Flyers blue line. Sizzle almost had a steal attempt there. Mango looks, her pass gets taken away by the Flyers. Going through the slot, swatted away there by Joss. Back behind the goal line. Joss gets it over to Mango. Mango looks, sends it down deep. At least we're going to get a line change as we get an icing call. 1:18 to go here in the second period. Got Liv and Alexa coming out there on D. Maddie, Bus, and Kendall. 1:18 to go here in the second period. Maddie's going to come to the dot. Drops the puck, comes over to the near side wall. Liv got tied up by the Flyers. Maddie sends it all the way around over towards Kendall. Stopped by Alexa at the goal line. Maddie comes away with the puck. Sends it back to Alexa, who tips it over towards Kendall. Kendall goes on net, so no icing. Flyers goalie stops it by dropping down on it. Legally this time. 54.7 to go here in the second period. Maddie comes to the dot. Drops it back to Liv. Liv lines up, puts a shot. Tipped in front of the net. And it's squeezed through! Kendall with the goal. Kendall with the goal. Olivia. And I'm going to give you an assist to Maddie there too. Hawks get on the board first with 49.3 to go. Keeping the same lineup. Maddie at the dot. Loose puck. Flyers come across the line. Alexa puts her into the wall. Bus picks up the loose puck, bounces it up and into center ice. Flyers regroup. Come up that far side, all the way down. No icing being called. We got 30 seconds to go here. Liv gets it over to Alexa, who's swarmed up. Flyers get it back up to their point. Their shot goes down. Luch kicks it up. Kicked away. Liv grabs the puck. Liv's going to go far side, drops it in. Still chasing after the puck, ends up coming over near side wall. Back into center ice where Bus picks it up. Bounces it off the wall towards Alexa. 2 seconds. 1. End of your second period. Hawks are on the board. We'll be back with third period action. At least it's a quick moving game.
Very much so. Very much. I think it's best I've seen them play.
And Philadelphia is number 16. 21.
Good match.
Where'd you pick the blanket up at?
Seriously? I know, I went to ibuprofen. Ibuprofen? $1.69.
All right, getting ready to start this third period. Maddie coming out. Kendall picks up her twig, makes her way over the near side. Bus on that far side. Demi and Greta on D. Flyers carry it over to the near side wall. Stopped just before the blue line there by Greta. Flyers retreat a little bit. Taken away there by Maddie at center ice. Goes through the blue line, carries it over to the near side corner. Met with some resistance. Bus gets it at the hash marks. Swatting it over towards Philly. Lost the handle of it as Flyers grab it. Send it through the middle. Bus stops it. That's offsides on Flyers. Puck goes back to the Flyers. Stolen away there by Jessica. Gets it over to Brownie. Lost puck at the blue line. Alexa tips it up high. Jess goes. Alexa picks it up. Gets it over towards Jess. Jess sends it back towards Joss. Joss lofts it in. Tipped into the near side corner. Back behind the goal line. Jess chasing after it. Philly trying to help out. Flyers carry it back. Over to the near side. Flyers playing tennis. Come up the near side wall. Joss could have been called for interference there, but not called. Over to the far side. Shot goes across the bow. Luch kicks it over to the near side corner. Rubbin's racing, I guess. Alexa sends it all the way around towards Brookie on that far side wall. Brookie finally gets the handle of it. Carries it across center ice. Dumps it in down low. Caden coming over. Cuts her off. Tater stops it just before the blue line, but Flyers are able to kick it out. Brookie gets it over to Caden. Caden goes off the wall, carrying it down low. Carries it in through the slot. Live with it. Puts a shot. Oh! Blocker save. Flyers send it up to the blue line. Demi puts it down low. Caden tips it over to the near side wall. Brookie gets over there, trying to drop it for Caden. Tater back behind the net. Stops the surge going up that far side. Goes up to the far side hash marks. Goes through the middle. Loose puck. Liv grabs it, sends it off the wall. Tater's going to pick it up at the blue line, drop it in down low. Flyers grab it, but Tater comes in, steals it away. Stops, turns around, puts it off a couple of boots. Loose puck, swatted up in the air. Top of the slot, picked up by the Flyers. Tater putting some pressure. Puck goes back towards Demi at the blue line. Sends it up towards Mango. Drops it into the far side corner, carries back behind the net. 12 minutes to go. Puck goes through center, tipped by the Flyers. Carrick picked up by Greta. Gets it over to Joss. Joss sends it up the wall. Picked up by the Flyers at the blue line. Mango stops it from going out. Puck up along that far side wall. Flyers come through. Good stick there by Joss. Goes through the middle. Shot on Luch. She kicks it over to the near side. Picked up by the Flyers, back behind the net. Flyers grab it. Swarmed up, picked up by Gia. Gia trying to send it up the wall. Flyers grab it at center ice, kick it over to the far side. Back through the middle, picked away by Gia. Sizzle trying to get there. Gonna grab it. Gets it over to Bus. Bus carries it up to the blue line. Flyers tap it over near side. Trying to push it through the middle, tipped away. That's offsides. Delayed offsides, picked up by Greta. She's going to carry it out of the zone. Go through the middle. Flyers tip it away, but Kendall was right there to pick it up. Gets it over towards Bus. Bus on the near side wall. Flyers send it back into center ice where Joss picks it up. Sends it in down deep. Picked up by the Flyers. They come up the near side wall. Go rink wide. Hawks get back. Lofting it back behind Luch. Picked up by the Flyers. Now it's picked up by Joss. Joss goes hard into the boards, into the far side corner, looking for the pass through the slot. Taken away there by Mango. Picked up by Joss. Joss sends it through the middle. Gets it over to Bus. Bus tips it forward to the blue line. Taken away by the Flyers. Kendall trips over the center ice line. Alexa in the corner with it. Brownie puts her into the boards. Alexa bounces it off hard, goes back into center ice where the Flyers regroup. Taken away there by Philly for a split second. Now Brownie has it. She puts a shot on net. Goalie reaches down, takes the glove, and covers it up. 9:48 here to go. I'm liking what I'm seeing out here this morning. Yeah. Brownie at the dot, Jess to the left, Philly to the right, Liv and Alexa. Puck goes into the near side corner, picked up by Flyers. Flyers try to send it up the far side wall. Alexa stops it, tips it down, grabs that one out of midair. She lofts it down into the corner where Philly's going to go pick it up. Shovels it over to Brownie. Brownie back to Alexa. Alexa puts a shot down, tipped in front. Oh, Jess was trying to get that rebound. Flyers coming up the near side wall, picked up by Philly. Liv steps up, kicks it back down towards Jess. Jess trying to get a shot off. Flyers swat away at it. Ends up going to the far side wall. Alexa drops it back down. Goes off of one player. Back into center ice where Jess is going to pick that up. Looking up ice. Gets it over towards Liv on the near side wall. She lets it go off the wall. Pushes it forward towards Philly. Just missed. Philly, Flyers regroup. Come back into the Hawk zone. Liv sends it up towards Philly at the blue line. Philly carries it down low. Her centering pass over to Brookie is a little bit off the mark. Back into center ice where Liv grabs it. Liv's got some room. Carries it around one. Hawks going for a line change. Carries it into the corner. Rookie getting called for a slash. Hawks penalty. .8:34 here to go. Rookie's heading the sin bin for a minute and a half. Hawks go on the penalty kill. Greta and Joss out there with Sizzle and Mango. Mango wins it over to the corner. Joss gets it, sends it high up off the glass and over to the near side. Kept in by the Flyers at the top of the circle. Greta putting some pressure, goes through the slot. Mango gets it. He's going to skate with it. Ends up carrying it and sending it down deep, back behind the net. Through the middle. Sizzle steals it. Carries it down low, tipped away. Carries it, keeps it in the corner. Sizzle battling with it. Comes up the near side wall. Taking some time off the clock. Jocelyn steps up. Gets it. Oh, that was Greta. I thought she was... Oh! I thought that was clean, but... Offsides called on the Hawks. Got Gia and Jess out there, and along with Alexa and Liv. We got 46 seconds left on the penalty kill. Gia wins that off of a boot and sends it into the Flyers zone. Flyers come rink wide over to the near side. Carry it across the blue line. Taken away there by Jess. Sends it off the wall and down deep. Gia's going to chase after it. Flyers go back behind their net. Come up the far side wall looking for somebody. Comes over near side. Carry it up to the blue line. Back behind the net. Liv picks it up. We got another penalty coming up on the Hawks. Gia's going to go to the sin bin. So we're going 5-on-3 here for 19 seconds. Mango or Tater comes out with Joss and Greta. Flyers win this one back. Send it rink wide. Walking it in, takes the shot. Nooch kicks that one over to the near side. Got 10 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Sends it through the slot. Tick, tick. Off the head. And in the goal. But that should now be 5-on-5 because that first penalty had expired. So you had 15, 35, and 59 on the ice for that one. No, she's out. Yeah, 5-on-5. We'll help out the referees as much as we can. All right. Flyers tie it up at 7:01. Greta sends it off the wall. Maddie gets it over towards Demi. Demi's shot goes off a boot and into the player's bench. Come on, girls, let's keep our heads. Maddie at the dot with Kendall and Bus. Bus comes away with the puck. Carrying it through, trying to get it over towards Kendall, but Flyers take it away. Puck is loose at the blue line. Grabbed by the Flyers. Comes back to Greta. Greta sends it off the wall to Bus. Bus trying to get a pass off towards Maddie. Puck goes back into the Hawk zone. Demi's going to pick it up, looking around. Shovels it back to Greta. Greta comes up the near side. Swarmed by the Flyers in the corner. Puck goes up to the blue line. Carried. Oh, that's offside. Loose puck back into the Flyers zone. Flyers push it over near side. Joss was able to cut her off and comes up the near side wall. Joss battling for it. Maddie gets it back into center ice. Puck comes up the wall. Offsides. Center ice, face off. .551 here to go. Brownie at the dot with Philly and Jess. Puck comes over near side. Joss is going to grab it. Stop, turn around, send it off the wall. Picked up by Brownie, who kicks it over to center ice where Jess picks it up. Jess comes in, takes the shot just over the head of the goalie. Flyers trying to go through the middle. Kept in by Alexa, who gets it over to Jess. Jess takes another shot, trying to go far side post. Goalie uses the blocker, pushes it over to the corner. Philly battling for it. Brownie trying to get it back towards Alexa, who ends up getting it. Puts it down low. Goalie swats it over to the near side corner. Picked up by Jess. Back towards Joss. Just behind her. Alexa's going to come back. Shovel it up towards Joss. Got a tripping penalty coming up on Joss. Hawks going on the penalty kill. Not the time to get penalties here. We got 5:04 here to go in the third period, tied 1-1. Tater at the dot. Liv's going to pick the puck up, bouncing it out of the zone. Rookie chasing after it. Flyers regroup. Put it down on Luch. Lets it go across the bow and into the corner. Liv sends it up towards the point. Flyers put it down low. Back behind the net. Demi in the corner. Liv battling. Loose puck. Goes through the slot. All the way over to the far side wall. Top of the slot. Shot goes down. Goes off the own Flyer. Luch tracks that one. Drops down. Covers it up. Stops it at 4:27. 54 seconds left on the penalty kill. New set of 4 come out. You got Alexa and Greta along with Mango and Sizzle. Flyers win this one back. Put it down low from the dot. Back behind the goal line. Good pressure there by Greta. Back up to the top of the circle, walking it in. Sizzle takes that one off the boot, goes back behind the goal line. Into the corner. Sizzle's going to get over there, grab it. Lofts it out of the zone. Picked up by Mango. Mango's going to carry it in. Puts a shot on net. Loose puck. Goalie's able to drop down, cover that one up. And I apologize for the cough. Got Gia at the dot. We got 19 seconds left on the penalty kill. Sizzle stays out there. Greta and Alexa. Loose puck. Stalemate. Flyers get it. They go to the near side wall. Alexa battling at the blue line. Flyers come away with it. Carry it across ours. Greta picks it up into the corner. Gets pressed up like hand ham. Penalty's over. Back to 5-on-5. That should have been a hand pass. Sizzle pushes it up forward towards Caden. Tipped back in. That's offside! Let's go back to the tape replay on that one. Flyers regroup. Back towards Alexa. Alexa gets it over towards Greta, who pushes it out of the zone towards Maddie. Flyers dump it in down low. Thought he called a hand pass. I don't know. Sorry to scream at everybody's speakers here. Puck comes over the near side wall. Liv's going to grab it. Shoveling it up. Flyers dump that one in. Icing being called. Offensive zone draw here for your Hawks with 2:49 to go in the third period. Score's tied at 1. Hawks in their white jerseys. Flyers in the dark black. Got Kendall gets it over to Maddie, drops it to Liv. Liv back down to Maddie. Maddie carries it into the hash marks. Gets pressed up into the corner. Kendall trying to come in. Maddie comes away with the puck. Trying to keep separation. Gets thrown into the boards. Flyers come up the far side wall. Off the puck. Kendall gets taken down. No. He's calling it on both. Offsetting penalties coming up. Still should be 5-on-5. 2:26 here to go. Why, if it's offsetting, why is it not at center ice? Tater wins it over the far side wall. Picked up there by Tater again. Flyers come away with the puck. Put a shot down on Luch. He reaches down, covers it up. Stops it at 2:16. Tater at the dot. Wins it forward. Picked up by Brookie. Brookie carries it up the far side wall. Carries it up to the blue line. Swarmed by the Flyers. Who shovel it out of the zone. Liv's going to step up. Seal the puck. Tater comes in. Gets it to the blue line. Flyers pushing it through. Liv's grabbed it. Sends it off the wall towards Caden. Flyers send that one deep. I got an arm up. I got icing. 1:49 here to go. Well, it was a quick game up until this third period. I jinxed it. Brownie comes to the dot with Jess and Philly, along with Greta and Joss. Her head. Kendall went head first into the ice with her entanglement. Todd's attending to Kendall in the penalty box. Referees blow the whistle and get the players back into position. Puck goes down. Drop back to Joss. Joss sends it into the corner. Philly grabs it. Philly with the puck. Lost it at the dot. Brownie tips it back towards Brownie with the puck. Puts it across the bow. Greta gets it. Puts a shot just wide. Rebound shot. Another shot on net. Shot by Brownie, and in the slot there was covered up by the goalie. .123 to go. Joss with the puck, sends it into the corner. All the way back around where Gia is going to try to get there. Tips it up towards Greta. Stalemate. Flyers get the control. Send it through the slot. Lofted up into the air. Picked up by Joss. Joss trying to get a pass off. Tipped. Flyers get control. Joss sends it up. Picked up by Sizzle. Sizzle at center ice. Flyers grab control. We're under a minute to go here in the game. Joss sends it from the corner up to the hash marks. Sends it out of the zone. Tipped by the Flyers. Nope, I got an arm up. I got icing. 35.5 here to go. Defensive zone draw. Got Liv and Alexa on D. Maddie, Brookie, and Bus. Referee calls everybody to the positions. Drop the puck into the corner. Flyers with it. Putting it through the slot. Picked up by Luch. Back up to the point. Lofts one down low. Goes over to the far side corner. Up to Brookie, kicks that one into center ice. Maddie picks that one up. Oh, just swung past that one. Alexa's going to grab it inside the Hawks zone. Send it up towards Maddie, who shovels it into the Flyers zone. 7 seconds to go. Flyers carry it back behind their net around the near side wall. Liv stops it. That is the end of regulation, in which I believe this game will end in a tie. No overtime in this, so first game ends in a 1-1 tie against the Flyers. We'll be back for an afternoon game here, local time at 4. Between the Blue Line signing off. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Hold on here. Not signing off yet as they're trying to get clarification. Oh, don't like this. Don't like this. We're going to overtime. I think that's what everybody said. Are we doing shootout? What are we doing here? Oh, we're going to shootouts. Since we are the home team, we will shoot second. Not a big fan of determining games by a shootout. But here comes the Flyers with their first attempt. Flyers get it in. They strike first. Caden's gonna come out. Be a Hawks first shooter. Caden picks the puck up. Gets you on camera. Carries it in. Goes backhand. Flyers save. Flyers attempt. Luke saves that one. Got Philly coming out, taking the second shot. Philly shot goes wide. Flyers third attempt. Flyers get it in. They win. Overtime shootout. And that is the official end of the game, and we'll be back this afternoon.